Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my next video about Osho International Meditation Resort in Pune, India. And today I would like to tell you about the parts, how this resort, what kind of parts it has. What I was able to explore in these 3 days. This resort have 3 parts. Let's start just from the part where I am. I'm staying in the Osho guest house, so that's one part. When you came out from the guest house and you are heading to the exit of this part, you will be passing by auditorium, Osho Auditorium. It's a building which looks like a big pyramid, and in this building we are doing like all of the meditations. It's very nice. There is a very nice entrance. You are walking on the small, let's say, bridge, and under it's like small pool full of water, and it looks very nice. And then when you are heading further to the exit, there are also some buildings for the guests, but these buildings are for the guest which has booked living in program. I don't know, till this moment I was not able somehow to get inside the room, so I cannot compare it with mine. Anyway, the video of my room, how it looks like, it's coming. Okay, there are also in this part office where you can change the money or get the money. There is also like a traveling office, so you have like possibilities to organize a day trips or something like this, if I was reading correct. There is also Galleria store. They call it just Galleria, but for you it's a store with the clothing, the resort clothing, what you have to wear, and all the accessories for the meditation. There is also a building with the lockers. What I basically don't need it because I just leave everything in my room. But there are also people which booked like a hotel outside the resort because it can be maybe cheaper. I don't know, I was not doing research about it. And they are coming for the meditation, so they can basically use these lockers. You get into this part and you get to the lockers. You can change your clothes because there is also some cabins to change. You lock all the stuff inside. You can get a shower there. There are toilets, and there is a station with the drinking water. That's one of 2 stations with the drinking water what's in this resort. Anyway, it looks like a garden for me. This part, there are many trees around. Really, even if the leaves are like falling a lot, they are really keeping the ways and the roads very clean. They are cleaning it like 2 or 3 times a day. It depends how much it needs. So really it's keeping very clean, and they are asking also the clients to keep this resort clean because it is a resort, it's not an ashram. and they like to keep it like clean, very nice, and like high class. And I like it very much. It fits very well with my personality. So it is really, really nice place where to be. So that was the first part. Let's continue to the other. To entrance this second part, you need to cross the road. So it's basically like different kind of park. To every entrance you need a pass, what you buy, like I told you in the first video. You have a picture there, there is your name and how long is this pass available. So if you cross the road and you would like to entrance the other part, every single time you have to show this pass that you are allowed to go into this part. So let's talk about the other part. That's the main part basically, because there is a reception where you get the check-in. There is the office where is all like meditation checking. There you can buy vouchers for the food, for the clothing and all these things. And there is also, just by the entrance, let's say the office where you are booking the meditations and organizing all the stuff, everything, it's on the left side. When you go like left, there is a very big library, very big, don't imagine like 2 floors library. It's one big room as a library, and there are the books, CDs, and all things what you can imagine about Osho. It is everything in English or in Hindu. So yeah, basically everything here it's like in English. Of course, if you met here people which are in working in program, they are from all over the world. So basically, maybe you will be lucky and you met someone who is speaking your language. So if you are not so comfortable with English, it can be helpful, but you never know. You never know. For example, I met here a few Russians. I met here a few people from Czech Republic. And yeah, but the rest is speaking just English. So yeah, English is welcome. So let's continue by introducing the resort. Next to the library, it's like a small park with one very big place. And this place, let me check it quickly how they call it. They call it Buddha Grove. Buddha Grove is the name of the place. In this place they are doing like Tai Chi exercise, Qigong, dancing celebration and all this part. I think if you have a look on the Osho web page, there is, I think, the picture of this place. I'm not sure, but somewhere I was seeing it. Maybe by the Google when I was Googling the pictures. Because there is not much picture, because there is, how I said before, it's forbidden to making a pictures and video of the resort. Yeah, that's the Buddha Grove. So let's continue. This all like a library, and Buddha Groove is on the left side of this part. So let's continue by the left side and then I move to right. So next to the Buddha Groove, it's like a bar. By this bar, it's also a part which is the smoking part for the smokers, and this small part is also available for phone calls. So just that you know, it's close to the bar. In this bar, you are using, if you would like to buy something or get some drink, you use the food voucher. So for the alcohol, you need separate voucher. It's like, yeah. Good. Right next to it is the basically like information center. I don't know exactly the name. Yeah, let's call it information center. So in this small building, it also looks like a pyramid. There you can get all the informations like the meditation program, the book, or yeah, let's call it book, about the meditations, what every single meditation you have to do it or how to do it. You get their information and the booking of the courses, which are then like separate, and all the information and troubles what you have. That's for these, it's exactly the information center. So right behind the bar is again the second place where you can get drinkable water, and there are like a toilets and showers there, if I was seeing correctly. And there are like, I think 1-2 buildings where apartments or the rooms for the people which are in living in program. The one I think is call it Osho, and the other one was like, no idea. I will maybe do update of these because they're just informations after 3 days. So maybe after 4 weeks I will do another video about this with more informations about the buildings and all the things what I will explore. But for the moment, that's what I know. Yeah, so that was the left part. So let's switch to the right. So as I said, by the entrance there is an office where you organize all the things, so I will not like talking about it again. Next building, they are using it for some it looks like an office building actually. I don't know exactly for what they are using it, but one part it's for the people they are in living in program, they are staying there. But the ground part you can see through the window that there are like a tables and the computers. But in these 3 days I didn't see anyone there, so maybe later. Okay, the second part, it's like there are 2 rooms, and in these 2 rooms there are different like presentations of the resort. When you came, it's like a welcome presentation. It's there, and for example, if you are not able to do like evening meeting, I will talk about it later. If you are not able or allowed to do evening meeting in the Osho auditorium, what's in the first part, what I was talking about, you are doing it this evening meeting in these 2 rooms. So it's also like a meditation room, but they're like a small. Right next to it It's office where you can get like a global information. For example, I was sitting there for a while, and this is office where you get information about, or you can decide if you would like to stay in Osho guest house or you will join the living in program. So you will get the basic information, what you can get in the program, where you will stay, and all of this information. By this other information center, what I was talking about, it's more about just meditations and courses. So it's like two different things. Right. Next to this building is a small park where are most of the time like silent sitting meditations. It's very nice. A lot of plants, trees. It's quiet. Even a few meters behind the wall there is a noisy street, but you really didn't hear it. When you walk in this park, there is a room. I will be visiting very soon, because inside the room is standing Osho's Rolls Royce. If you know something about him, he was like fan of collecting these Rolls Royce to like attract the people, materialistic, to bring them to the meditation. So that was a very smart way. If you don't have more information about it, just Google it, or maybe I will do some other video about it. But in this room is like parking his Rolls Royce, and it's amazing really to just see it. And it is in this park. So let's continue. When you make a round in this park, you will get to the restaurant. There is a Greek Zorba restaurant. That's basically for the breakfast, lunch, dinner. There you can choose. And right next to it, it's a swimming pool. It's a Basho, they call it Basho, I think. There is like a sports center or sport part. There is a big swimming pool, outside swimming pool. Anyway, for this swimming pool, I will be doing video about clothing, so I will talk about it, because for this swimming pool you have to wear swimming clothes from the resort, not your own. So I take, for example, my own swimming dress, and they told me, no, you have to have from the resort. Yeah, but let's continue. There is also like a changing room with the showers. There is a place to play table tennis, and also like a tennis. There are 2 courts to play tennis. Yeah, that's it from the second part. I think I said all of the buildings. There is also in this part many trees. And like I said in the first part, they're really taking care about the roads and the ways where you are walking, and they are very, very clean. It's really, they are taking care about these details that you feel. Let's say I'm from Switzerland, so I feel it really clean like in Switzerland. To compare with when I went out of the resort and I walked just the next street, it was just like the street Indian style. And this is like really nice resort. That's why they call it resort, because they are keeping the standard very high. When you walk like through this second part, there is a back door. You went out on the street again, and there is a third part. You can join again with the pass. And in this third part are the buildings. It's very simple. I was not yet there, and this video already have like 22 minutes. Okay, but this part will be very quick. In this part, you get in, and there are like I was able to see like 2 or 3 buildings. I was just outside behind the wall, just quick have a look, and there is a very nice park, and there is a river, so it's very nice for the meditation. And yeah, it's only this, very simple but very nice. I think very nice. I have like 4 more weeks to enjoy it, so I will be definitely making update of this. So I think for this video, or for this time, the presentation of a resort was enough. So thank you for watching. See you by the next video, and enjoy your time and have a lot of fun. See you soon. Bye bye.